right, the most relevant charts to look at are first the daily and then the 4 hours and the 1 hour. We all remember this, actually, this structure or this plot. We would want to pay very close attention to the fibs on the right here. They're from the top of wave 5, I believe, all the way to the market start. We're very much concerned about this label, this wave labeled in white. It's a 1, 2, a 3, and a 4, and a 5. It's a complete Elliott structure, right? It is really a complete Elliott structure, and it is correcting into an A and a B and a C. Okay, so this wave is now chopping, or this correction is now chopping. This is not today's chart, but we are very close to the same levels. It's now chopping between 61.8 and 38.2. It did, of course, an A, B, C into an A, bounced at 38.2. It is now rejecting. It should always continue to reject at 61.8. That's why you're best suited by selling 160.3, 160.5, this kind of levels. It will not go, we don't have the momentum to take us to this level, 78.6%, where we were actually hoping to go all the way to that level and short it at that level. The momentum is simply not there, and sterling is really bearish, still correcting against the dollar. We'll take a look at this. So this B drops lower, right? We have a lower head at 160.5, these kind of levels. We just have now to do the internal projections on the 15-minute chart to actually envision where the current A, B, and C takes us, because we have finished that leg C. We're doing an internal A, B, and C into that B. This is what this is really about. When we go to the 4 hours, and then after that, we do a higher degree C to end that wave B before the market bounces. That high degree C, if the market is bullish, should bounce at 156.25. This is not really a bullish market because there is a bearish stock market, and this also is a funding vehicle. Whatever we've been saying about the United States dollar on the yen against the yen reflects on sterling against the yen. So we expect to test the top of level 1 all the way down to 152, 150, 150. This is still not our focus at this point. Our focus, of course, is that we understand we are about to reject at 61.8, go back at least to 38.2. Maybe this time, because we will have concluded wave B, if the momentum confirms this, we go all the way down to 154 and 152. So let's take this now to actual trading. We'll take a look first at the 4 hours. Right, we are looking at that B drops all the way down here. Just reiterated this earlier on the daily chart. Why here? Why not somewhere else? It's because this shoulder, you're looking at the head and the shoulder. This S here actually shifts here. That is your shoulder at that internal level B. This is now the shoulder. Should shift here. We have it at the wrong end. Usually would correlate with a level B. A head is a level 5 or a 3, and a shoulder is a level B. So the shoulder goes here to level B. Now you're looking at an Elliott structure. You're really looking at a 1, 2 here, you're looking at a 3, 4, you're looking at a 5, right? The current correction, of course, we are labeling it an E, but this is really an Elliott structure in the first place. And internally, the market did, it's doing now wave B, so it was doing an A, B. We're expecting a big C into that B. The momentum plot is not there, so we're going to get a truncated C, but the C is still there, all right? So we still have an A and a B and an ABC, 161.7 showing here, 160.7, 161 spikes back to the 200-point moving average. I believe this is today's 4-hour chart. So this is just what we're seeing today. We are, of course, rejecting at the neckline. We are going to get a rejection at the neckline. At that point, we just raise the neckline a bit. You'll find that we are really rejecting at the neckline. All right, the internals here show there is an internal 1, 2, there is 3, 4, and if we have the right momentum, if we have a degree 3 momentum on the 15 or 5 minutes, which we don't, we actually have a confirmation for wave B. We were just saying this early. This is today's chart. This is what we're looking at. To confirm there's a wave B, you're having a 1, 2, or an AB and an ABC on momentum. Will take you all the way to this over both levels. You still have another leg up, right? We go live. We just shift the necklines. do the projections on the 4 hours and on the 15 minutes. Of course, we do then 2 entries. You will have to do 1 entry on the 15-minute projection, half size, full size on the 4-hour projection, just in case we get that spike. Right?